Everybody raise your hand in the comment section if you are a glossy ass britch like I am. What the fuck is up, my britches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and you guys all know by now, if you've been following my channel, I'm a glossy ass bitch, okay? I love lip glosses, so this one's going to be a very difficult one for me, but not only am I in the middle of a declutter series, so is my girl, Samantha March. So today's video, I'm so excited to share with you guys that today's video is a collaboration with my girl, Samantha March. I've talked about her what feels like a million times on this channel, and like I said, we're both in the middle of a massive declutter series on both of our channels, so I was like, you know what? This is like my favorite category. I love lip glosses, and I knew that she had hers coming up, and I wanted to feature the very first lip gloss that we talk about to be Samantha's lip gloss with Ofra Cosmetics, because I feel like this is such a beautiful lip gloss. Even though it's not my favorite formula, I loved this entire collection. I thought it was so beautiful. So if you guys aren't following Samantha already, make sure you guys go check her out. But this is going to be her collaboration with Ofra Cosmetics for the Millie lip gloss. So Ofra Cosmetics doesn't have my favorite lip gloss formula. It's going to be a little bit thicker, but I feel like it's more long lasting. But this one specifically, it's going to give you more of that glittery shine versus that like shiny wet type of finish. Like, look at how gorgina that is right there. So I'm definitely not getting rid of this one, but I wanted to make sure that this was the very first one that I showed today because I love Samantha. I love this collab. My favorite thing in this collection was the blush duo, but I felt like this was such a solid collection. She did a blush duo, a bronzer duo, a lipstick set, like a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss set. It was just such a beautiful set, and then she also brought back her Star inspired highlighter as well. So if you guys haven't checked out this collaboration or Samantha March, you definitely need to because, again, she's such a precious gem on this platform. And I've said this a million times, she just does really creative content. And I've actually come to know her outside of YouTube, like we Marco Polo now, humble brag. But I've come to love her just outside of YouTube as well. And just from talking with her like on the daily, I just feel like she's the exact reflection of what she is on her channel. So if you guys haven't checked this out, I will leave this link down below. I believe this is only available at Ofra, but I know the rest of her collection is available at Ulta, so definitely not getting rid of this one. So now I'm just going to group the rest of these by brand, and then at the end I'll have like all my individual ones that I don't have multiple from the brand. I'm going to first start with these Buxom full-on lip creams. I'm going to swatch everything for you guys, even though they'll probably all look so similar on my hand because, I mean, they're glosses. This is going to be the shade Gin Fizz. This I believe was a limited edition packaging, like with the diamond on top. I just think it looks so fucking cute. I really do love these. These are some of my favorite lip glosses in my collection. I wish that the applicator was bigger on these, but I can't bring myself to get rid of any of these. They actually still smell pretty good as well. I remember picking up a bunch of these during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. That's going to be the shade Mai Tai. Hot Toddy, this was one of like my go-tos for the longest time. Oh my god, I feel like this is the one I reach for the most. These just give me that really shiny, wet type of finish that I really look for. I mean, just look at the glossiness. Oh my god, I love it so much. This next one though is going to be the shade Bellini. I picked this up. I think this was one of the most recent ones that I picked up. This is just going to be a more true, I would say like a peachy nude. That's like the only thing that I don't like about these full-on lip creams is the applicator is so small, so it's like you have to continuously go in and build up the product. So this one here is going to be the shade White Russian. This is like the coveted original, like the one that everybody lost their shit over. That's still one of my favorite glosses in my entire collection. Like, look at this makeup board right now. It looks so good. And then this one is going to be the shade Dolly. I feel like this is what Buxom was like known for. Like, I feel like they have Dolly in the shade for like every one of their products. So really beautiful lip glosses. I'm not getting rid of any of these. And then I should have mentioned this one in my liquid lipstick declutter, but I mean, I had a 7-year-old helping me with this. These are the Vava Plump Shiny Liquid Lipsticks. So this is going to be like a pigmented liquid lipstick, but it looks like a gloss. Like, they have such nice shine to them. They aren't as like juicy and wet looking as the full-on lip creams, but one of my favorite products, and this shade especially for spring and summer. I'm definitely not getting rid of this either. So all of my Buxom ones, they all still smell okay, so we're gonna keep all these in our collection. These next three are going to be from Becca Cosmetics. These were the, I forget what other products, they had like highlighters, like dual chrome highlighters. So I picked up 2 of these glosses. These are the Liquid Crystal Lip Topper Glow Gloss. This one is going to be in the shade Pearl Times Glow. I remember like losing my shit over these when they first came out. Like, look at how beautiful that is. That's got like a pearly finish with a gold like undertone to it, like little gold glitters in it. It's so beautiful. I just never reach for this formula. Becca Cosmetic doesn't have my favorite glosses to begin with. This one's going to be the shade, I believe this is like Champagne times Bellini, I believe it's called. I was close. Champagne Dream times Bellini. So Really beautiful glosses. I just never reach for these, so I actually might get rid of these ones, and then I think I'm going to keep this one here because this one's relatively new for me. This is the Becca Glow Gloss in the shade Champagne Cream. So I got this recently in a Boxycharm. Again though, Becca doesn't really have my favorite lip gloss formula, and I mean, I don't reach for it. Maybe I won't keep that one. If anything, my favorite one, I'd be most curious to keep this one here because I think that's so unique, especially with like the gold shift to it. The other two are just kind of like meh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this one and then get rid of these two here just because, I mean, I don't reach for them, so it's like, what's the point? But this one here, I'm gonna keep this one because I think that's really, really pretty. These next three are going to be from Colourpop. The only one that I'm going to keep is the Disney Designer Collection. I forgot to mention this in my collaboration with Leah Janae. This is the Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Bippity. I only got this simply because it was Disney, and I just think this is a nice formula. Like, Colourpop is very inconsistent for me. I think they're okay, but I mean, I'm only gonna keep this just because it's Disney, so I'll keep this as like a collector's piece. But these other ones, like the formula on these are so off to me. This is going to be the shade Finders Keepers. I think I ordered this, oh my god, a long ass time ago, but it's like the packaging on it is super messy, and it's like, it's a nice shiny formula. Like, I would totally be into it normally, but it's like the packaging and everything, I don't know, I just don't really reach for it that often. And then this last one is going to be from the I Love Seta E collection. This is the Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Atoli. This one's really beautiful on the lips, but it's not very long lasting, which I know most glosses aren't either, but it doesn't really give me that juiciness like that these two give. It gives me more of that, I don't know, almost like a metallic finish, and I'm not really a fan of that. So I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. So the only one I'm gonna keep from Colourpop is the Disney one. These next ones though, these are going to be some of my favorite lip gloss formula. These are the Marc Jacobs High Shine Lip Lacquer. I fucking love these so much. These were just all on sale for like half off too, so I don't know if they're like reformulating or what the hell's going on. But this first one is going to be the shade Shine a Light. This one was limited edition, so I'm definitely not getting rid of this one. I don't reach for this that often, but these just give me the most shiny finish to my lips. I think they're so stunning, and just the glitters in it, the gold tint to it, I'm just really into this one, so definitely hanging on to this one. This next one though, I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is going to be the shade Moon Glow. This is just gonna be like a pale pink. I don't really reach for this one that often, but it's still such a beautiful gloss. Oh my god, I really love these glosses so much, but this one, it's like separating on the inside, like the pigment is just all over the place, so I'm gonna get rid of this one here. And then this one I'm gonna get rid of as well. This is going to be the shade Sugar Sugar. I mean, everybody went nuts over this one too. Like, Jaclyn Hill talked about it once and it like sold out everywhere. So this was probably my favorite one for a long time, but then I got some other ones and they quickly replaced this one. I would still repurchase this though. Like, I see that there's a set at Sephora with like a mini size of this, and then there's another gloss with it. I actually might pick that up as the VIP sale comes to an end. But this next one is going to be the shade Pretty Thing. This was probably the one that I would reach for the most as soon as I got it. I just think it's like a My Lips but better. It's like a nude pink peach gloss. It's just like a perfect mixture for a nude gloss, so you can see the shiny finish that these have. So beautiful. But this one here for spring, I am going to hang on to this one. This one here for spring, this is going to be the shade Some Girls. Oh my god, this is so stunning for spring and summer. It's just the most perfect. I'm going to swatch it over that liquid lipstick swatch that won't come off my hand. This is just a perfect like tangerine coral lip gloss. It's got really fine like silver glitters in it, but you can't feel them on the lips. Like, it's so shiny, wet. Oh my god, it's such a beautiful gloss, so I'm definitely hanging on to this one. Every time I put these on, I'm like, oh my god, why don't I wear these all the time? So highly recommend this formula. I would just for me get like travel size or the mini sizes from now on, just because I mean, I just wasted like 2 whole full sizes of those almost. But I really love this formula, so I would definitely recommend it, and I would absolutely repurchase those. Okay, these next ones are going to be from Gerard Cosmetics, and I'm getting rid of all of them except for this one right here. So this is going to be my newest one. This is going to be the shade Crystal. I love the packaging on these. I love that they have the little light. I love that they have the mirror. I think it's so cute. But the only thing that I don't like about it is how tiny the applicator is, and this is why, because I have to keep going in to really get the pigmentation that I want or the glossiness that I want. But the shade Crystal reminds me a lot of the Marc Jacobs one, even though I think the Marc Jacobs one is a lot more shiny, glittery. This one's gonna have more of that like metallic finish, but this one is still pretty new to me, so I'm gonna hang on to this one, and it was gifted to me from Gerard Cosmetics as well. But all of these other ones I did purchase with my own money, but these were from when they first launched. Like, that right there will tell you how old these are. Oh my god, they're in such bad shape, like they're so beaten up. I'm just gonna give you guys swatches so you guys can see what each shade looks like. So this one's going to be the shade Shimmer of Hope. Like when I first got these, oh my god, I used to wear the shit out of that shade right there. This next one, oh, this is actually a second Shimmer of Hope, so that right there tells you how much I liked it. So I'm gonna get rid of both of those. And then I also have the shade Spring Fling. This is going to be just like a really cool toned light pink, which I really wouldn't wear that often, but I think Spring Fling is like the perfect name for it. I think it's really pretty. It's just a shade that I'm like, why did I buy that? But I mean, spring and summer, I probably would, so I shouldn't hate on it too much. So that's gonna be Spring Fling. This next one is going to be the shade Coral Craze. This is gonna be just a really beautiful light coral shade. The formula on these is still like nice, like it still feels okay for being like super fucking old, but I can see that the shade Crystal does have a little bit more of that glossiness to it than these other ones do, but I'm not judging it too hard just because again these are super old. This is going to be the shade Nude right here. I think that this has a little bit of a different applicator on it. Like I feel like I just got more product than I do on the other ones, so that's just going to be your true nude lip gloss. I am a huge fan of these. I do need to pick up more. This one's going to be the shade Buttercream. I believe I got this when Gerard Cosmetics did their collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. Like again, that shows how old these are. This shade here though is beautiful. Like that's like your perfect pink lip gloss. So stunning. So I'm gonna get rid of that one only because it's old. And then this last one is going to be the shade Rose Hill. So we're gonna get rid of this one as well, but just so you guys could see a swatch of it. I'm not sure if they still have even this shade anymore. It might be renamed to something different, but really beautiful, like a strawberry pink shade. And yeah, I need to, I think, get some more of these because I mean, those still look pretty good, but that first one, that Crystal, that looks so nice, like so juicy and shiny. Ooh! So goodbye to these ones, and we're only keeping one Lone Ranger. Okay, these next ones ain't going nowhere because the packaging alone is gorgina. Like, can you not? So beautiful. So these are going to be the MAC Cosmetics lip glass formulas. I love and adore these. I just never reach for them just because I know you can't get these anymore, but these shine on these. These are some of the best lip glosses like on the market. Like look at how stunning this is. So freaking beautiful. It's got tiny glitters in it. It's got like silver and pink glitters in it. It's so beautiful. So we're not getting rid of any of these. Like I said, this next one is going to be the shade Dream Lover, and that first one was called Rainbow Interlude. This one I would say is probably the number one that I wore, was the shade Dream Lover. It's just a really beautiful sparkly like light pink shade, almost like a Your Lips But Better type of effect is what you'll get with this. And it's just, it gives any shade just a little bit more life with just a little bit more sparkle. So super beautiful lip gloss. Like look at, oh my god, just look at the sparkliness and glossiness of it all. So gorgina. The next one is going to be It's Just Like Honey. This was another one. This is just a beautiful nude, just a beautiful nude shimmery sparkly gloss. So stunning. The only thing I don't like about these lip glosses is again you have to like keep going in to get the opacity or the like full-on effect that I'm looking for, but these are, oh my god, so beautiful. I need to stop sleeping on these MAC lip products because they blow me away every single time that I try them out again. This next one is going to be Little Miss Monroe. This was the darkest in the collection. This one I think I wore like one time. I'm like, why did I buy this? It's gonna be like a nudish orange with like a little bit of brown in there. It's really pretty. It's just not really suitable for my skin tone. I think this is better for darker complexions, but just look at them. These two right here, Dream Lover and what was that first one, Rainbow Interlude, those were definitely the two favorites from this collection, but so gorgina. Don't sleep on these MAC lip glosses. So highly recommend not getting rid of any of these because Mariah Carey is queen. Okay, these next ones, they actually just came back in stock, I think, as I'm filming this right now. These are the Midas Cosmetics and Smokey Glow lip glosses. They came in like a trio. I was so blown away with these glosses because when I first touched them, I'm like, okay, the packaging is like super basic. It doesn't really feel expensive. It doesn't really feel that great of quality, but the product inside, like I don't like the applicator at all on these. I don't like it at all, but the formula of these is so comfortable on the lips, and they're actually really beautiful lip glosses. Like I was so surprised. So this one was, I would say, like the most wearable. It has almost like, I just got a whiff of it. It has like a strawberry, like an artificial strawberry scent to it. This one's gonna be the shade Never Dull. And then this one here is so beautiful. This is Sparkle On. This is gonna be more of like a lip topper. It kind of reminds me of this Jouer one. I'll actually throw this one in too while we're at it, just to like swatch them next to each other. So this is going to be the shade Sparkle On. And I put this on my lips for the first time and I was like, oh wow, that's so so pretty. So this is, again, it's gonna be more of like a topper, but look at the shine on that. It's so stunning. I wasn't expecting to like it at all, but let me swatch it next to. This is the Jouer lip topper in the shade Skinny Dip. These, even like the packaging reminds me so much of each other as well. So this is going to be skinny dipped next to that Sparkle On shade. I actually think Sparkle On does have that glossy shift to it. Oh, those are way different. Like I thought those were gonna be so similar, but they're so much different. Like this is going to be like a true glitter topper with like a slight glossiness to it. This is actually like a glitter and gloss in one. So that is so pretty. And then this last one, this one really surprised me. Like spring and summer, I will fuck this lip gloss up. This is gonna be the shade Hi Friends. Like I usually am not a fan of like insanely pigmented lip glosses, but the shade on this, oh my god, so pigmented but so juicy. I'm telling you, like these blew me away. Like I was expecting to love the palette the most in this collaboration with Smokey Glow, but the glosses were my favorite thing. And I mean, I'm not really surprised because I'm a glossy bitch, but I just wish that certain things had different aspects. Like the packaging I wish was a little bit nicer, but I mean, I'm not pissed about it because the pricing on it wasn't that bad. It's just the applicator I think is my least favorite thing. And then they are pretty heavily scented as well, but I mean, look at how gorgina these are. So those are going to all stay in my collection, and I'm also going to keep the Jouer one as well. It's like the more that I go through my collection, I realize how much everything looks like the exact same. So these are going to be the unique lucrative lip glosses. I have the shade Lucid. This is going to be like a baby pink. I don't love these paddle applicators. Like anytime I see a paddle applicator on a lip gloss, I'm like, oh man, come on. So it's a nice gloss. It's just not super shiny. It's not super wet looking. I actually might declutter all these. This is gonna be the shade Luxe. I would say this one is going to be like your traditional like nude lip gloss. I mean, they're okay, but for how much you spend on this unique makeup, like I think there's definitely other ones that are way better out there. And then this last one is going to be the shade Lovesick. This looks like it's supposed to have like little specks of glitter in it, but yeah, these ones just aren't doing very well. It kind of feels like jelly. So we're gonna get rid of all these because they are pretty old and I just don't think they're like the bomb.com. So we're gonna get rid of all of these unique ones, and I believe that these were all sent to me. Maybe not this one, but either way, I'm still getting rid of them all. Oh my god, I forgot to mention these when I talked about the Mariah Carey collection. So I have a couple more from MAC. I think this is all that I have. So we have the Giambattista Valli collection. I don't think I'm saying that right, but this is going to be, oh my god, I don't even want to see what the inside of this looks like because I know Jocelyn got a hold of it once, but this is going to be just like a pretty lip balm slash gloss slash, I feel like you could use this as like a lid topper or like a glossy finish for a highlight. It kind of reminds me of like the Tower 28 Super Dew. It has more of like a balmy, like wet type of finish, but it's not super shiny, you know what I mean? So I don't know, like I'm gonna keep this just because I feel like it's unique to my collection. Like it has a really cool, almost like duochrome effect to it that looks like it in the tube. You can't really see it on the hand, but I think it's a really nice product. I'd actually be curious to try this on my face to see if I would like it as almost like the Tower 28 Super Dew. So I'm gonna hang on to this one for a little bit longer, even though it's old as hell, but it's just, I mean, it's beautiful. Like the packaging on this was so nice. So we're gonna hang on to this one for a little bit longer. And then I also have the MAC Vampify lip gloss in the shade Tuned In. I was so obsessed with this freaking gloss. I got this in like a holiday kit. Just look at how, oh, the shade on it was so nice. But I am gonna get rid of this one just because it's old. Like this is like 3 or 4 years old, I think, at this point. It's a beautiful gloss. I really like the formula, but I notice it separating in the tube and it just kind of looks kind of wonky. So I'm going to get rid of this one. But this would be a formula I think I would repurchase, even though I'm not typically a fan of pigmented glosses, you know? So I do really like this. It's just, it's old, it looks janky, so we're gonna pass this one on. All right, let's talk about Mr. Popular, Jeffree Star. I have 2 shades in his glosses. I have one that's gonna have no glitters in it, and then this other one is going to be more of like the shiny, glittery type of finish. So I have the shade On The Boss. I like his formula. I don't love it. I don't really like the applicator. Like for how big this is, I still have to dunk in quite a few times, but look at the shine on that. Like the shine is so stunning on these lip glosses. I think the main thing that turns me off about these is how many times I have to like dunk in just to get the product that I want. But this one here is by far my favorite. This is gonna be the shade Diamond Juice. It's just, it's so stunning. I really like the glitteriness to this and I really love the glossiness to it. It's just, it's not very long lasting on my lips that I noticed, and I know a lot of people aren't really fans of the packaging. Like it is bulky. I think it's super bougie looking. I really enjoy it and I really do like the formula. It's just not like my all-time favorite formula, but it is a really nice formula. So I'm not gonna hate on it too much because, I mean, look at that right there. That diamond juice, oh my god. That's another one that I'm like, why don't I use this more? I really need to start reaching for this more, but the shade On the Boss, I think I'll reach for a lot in the spring and summer. It's really beautiful. Now let's talk about some Kylie cosmetics. I know I had the Kylie lip kit, then I also had the Cocoa Collection gloss. So we'll start with the Cocoa Collection. This is going to be the shade Damn Gina. These just remind me so much of Colourpop, and here's the deal. I fucking hate brush applicators. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it, but I really like the shade of this. I think the shade on this is super pretty, but it reminds me so much of Colourpop. So it has a really nice glossy finish. It's got a, I would say like a rosy tone with, it looks like it has pink and silver glitters in there as well. This is a really beautiful gloss. I would just say that I don't like the applicator. Like I just don't like brush applicators. I actually might hang on to this to see if I reach for it a little bit more, even though it is a little bit older, but that's okay. And then these other ones, I'm gonna declutter all these because these I just don't reach for. They're actually too just pigmented for my liking. They are really shiny and wet looking. It's just, I don't know, I think it was the shades on these that I wasn't really a fan of. They're super brown toned. I hope I'm in like focus right now. I noticed that with my liquid lipstick video, which I don't think you guys have seen that yet. I swatched a couple of them and I'm like way back here. I'm such a fucking mess. And then this is going to be, oh no, this is a liquid lipstick. Oh shit, this is going to be the True Brown K liquid lipstick. Oh god, we'll throw this in here while we're at it. I'm gonna get rid of all these anyways. So, oh wait, there's the other one. So here's the shade Like. So this is gonna be the lightest shade of them all. I'm like, why did I buy that? Oh my god. So that one's gonna be the shade Like, and then you have Literally, then So Cute, and then True Brown K from the liquid lipstick collection. I'm just getting rid of all of these because I don't reach for them. They're hella pigmented, so if you're really into pigmented glosses, I would say these ones would be the ones for you, but I am going to keep this Damn Gina gloss because I think that looks really, really beautiful. So we're gonna hang on to that one. Yeah, I like can't get over how pigmented those are right there. Oh my god, organizing all these lip glosses, I'm like, how did I end up with so many Anastasia Beverly Hills glosses? But I remember I bought a kit for like a holiday set or something like that, so I have quite a few of these. So I have the shade Dainty. This one I feel like was the most hyped up for the longest time. I feel like everybody like lost their shit over this one. I'm gonna declutter this one just because it's not a shade that I reach for. This next one is going to be the shade Gilded. This is gonna give me that more, I would say, like metallic finish to it. It's got a little bit of a glossiness look to it, but oh, these look so pretty. It's so hard to get rid of lip glosses because I'm like, oh, look how shiny and sparkly they are. This next one is going to be Metallic Rose. This one I could definitely see myself keeping because I think it's so beautiful, so don't let me down. Oh, it looks so nice. Look how pretty that is. I'm gonna keep that one. It's got like a rosy tone, but it's got like a slight purpley shift to it. Ooh, that's really pretty. I'm gonna keep that one there. This next one is going to be the shade Sunset Strip. I'm actually curious to see how this pairs next to that Pale Fire Nectar from Pat McGrath that I just got. That's also really pretty, but I think that since I have that Pale Fire Nectar, like they remind me a lot of each other. I'm not gonna feature those today because I will have a video on my Pat McGrath stuff. Oh, that's really pretty too. What the hell? Do I want to get rid of that? Oh my god, just look at how stunning. So beautiful. I don't know, I might hang on to this one because I think that's really pretty. I'm doing it. I'm swatching the Pat McGrath next to that because if this resembles it at all, I won't keep it. Oh no, but they're totally different though. Oh, they're totally different. I don't know if you can see the Pat McGrath. Let me try to get it. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep that because I think those are so pretty. I think the Anastasia ones with the sparkles in them, they're so much more beautiful. This one's going to be the shade Date Night. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Why do I do this to myself? Why am I swatching these? Why am I swatching these? Because I don't want to get rid of them. Next one is going to be the shade Weekend Barbie. This is gonna be like a hot pink. Oh my god. Oh my god, why don't I wear these? I do notice that these aren't as like, maybe it's because of where I'm swatching. These aren't as glossy. Hold on, let me try to do it up here to see if they show as glossy as the other ones. Like, yeah, the other ones are way more glossy than these darker shades. So I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. I'm not sure at what this shade name is because the sticker ripped off, but I'm gonna get rid of this one as well because I've reached for this like one time in the total time that I've had it. So we're gonna get rid of that one. Oh, I'm like eyeing this one. Do I wanna get rid of that one? No, I don't need it. And it's old. Okay, this last one, I'm definitely getting rid of this one. Like why I even kept a dark lip gloss like this, I have no idea because I never ever would wear this ever. So we're gonna get rid of this one as well. But these standouts for me are definitely these two right here. Those are so gorgina. Even this one, like that goldish one, but I already have like the Marc Jacobs, so I don't need it. Oh, I love refinding old shit that I'm like, why did I stop using this stuff? All right, let's talk about some Lancome. So the first ones I have are going to be these Juicy Shakers. I'm gonna hang on to these because I really do enjoy these. These are going to be more of like a lip oil. That's probably so annoying hearing me do this, but these look so beautiful on the lips. Like when you swatch them, they look like nothing, but it's on the lips. They're so hydrating and just, oh my god, they're so good. So that's going to be the shade Meant to Be, and then there's also the shade Piece of Cake, which I heard Samantha Ravindell talking about this nonstop, which is why I bought it. I do notice that I have to apply these a ton, but these are just lip products that I love to have in my purse, so I'm gonna hang on to both of these. And then these next two are going to be some glosses. This first one is going to be the Magnetic Mauve. I can't even remember the like original name of this. I used the shit out of this gloss. I thought it was so beautiful. I am going to declutter it though, even though it's gorgina. It's just, it's long overdue. But look at how stunning that gloss is right there. It's so freaking gorgina. I would definitely repurchase this one. I'm just going to get rid of this one here because it's old as hell. And then this last one is going to be, I got this in Boxycharm actually pretty recently. This is the shade Effervescent, I think. I don't know, I can barely read it because it's so damn tiny, but this is going to be a really beautiful, just like pastel purple. Oh, I love it. Anytime I do purple looks, I love to reach for this, so I'm gonna hang on to this because I don't have anything like this in my collection. It's got like that dual chrome look to it. It's gorgina. So I'm gonna keep 3 of these from Lancome, and then I want to repurchase this because just look at it. Beautiful. All right, these next ones are going to be from Femme Couture. I get these at Sally Beauty. These are so underrated. Like, these remind me so much, honestly, of, remember back in the day with the Victoria's Secret where they had the lip glosses that were like basically like cement on your lips. These are so glossy though. I don't love this type of applicator. I'm actually gonna get rid of this one, but I love the shade of it. I'm gonna get rid of this one though, just because if it's this pigmented, I won't like to apply it with this type of application. I would rather use a lip brush or something like that, but I mean, who has time for all that? So I'm gonna get rid of this one, not because I don't like it, but look how shiny it is. These are so affordable. They're available at Sally Beauty, and I believe that these were gifted to me by Sally Beauty. Like, they gifted me a gift card and I was just able to shop and buy what I wanted. This one here reminds me though a lot of the Samantha March lip gloss. Like, oh my god, they're so similar, but these have that shiny, wet look to them. I think this one is going to have more of that shiny finish though than the Samantha March one, but that's also gorgina. And then this last one, this is probably my most used. This is the shade, do these have shade names on them? I don't even see a shade name on it, but this is going to be what it looks like. They're the Super Juicies glosses. So I don't even think I told you the name of them at first. So this is going to be the, I would say like the champagne shade on these. It's just, again, I wish that these had a different application, but look at how beautiful. Gorgina. I think this pigmented one has a lot more shine to it than these other two because these have the glitter in it. But they're stunning. Absolutely stunning. I really do love these. I feel like they're very underrated, but I'm going to only keep these two for now, and then I'm gonna get rid of this one just because it's hella pigmented and I know that I won't use it because I don't ever reach for it. All right, let's talk about one of the faves, Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. I have 3 shades. One of them is a duplicate. So I have the shade Diamond Milk. I like don't need to say anything else about this. This is another one that reminds me a lot of the Samantha March. I think the Samantha March one has a lot more glitter in it, but these are stunning. This one's going to be the original. This is gonna be Fenty Glow. I feel like this one is better if you like nude tones or if you're darker complexion. So flattering on so many different skin tones. It's ridiculous. These are so gorgina. And then I also have the shade Fussy, and then this last one is a duplicate of that Fenty Glow. I just like to keep one in my purse basically at all times, but Fussy has become like my favorite shade because it's like a perfect My Lips But Better type of look, and it's got that really beautiful just wearable pink, you know? I love it. So these 3, I'm definitely keeping all of these ones, and I'm keeping that backup of Fenty Glow, so these ain't going nowhere. Okay, how did I organize everything and still fuck this up? So I have 2 more glosses from Gerard Cosmetics. So this first one is going to be the shade Wildberry Tart. These are from the Supreme Lip Creams. These are exactly like how they're explained, as a lip cream. They're like a cross between a liquid lipstick and a gloss. They're kind of like the Buxom Vava Plump Shiny Liquid Lipsticks. very similar to that. I really do like this formula, but it's just not a formula that I reach for that often, but that is still relatively new for me, so I'm gonna hang on to that. And then I also have the Gerard Cosmetics Kiss Assist Lip Plumper. This looks so beautiful on the lips, but you have to build it. Like, look at how much I have to go in the tube and out of the tube. Like, it does give you that like cinnamon, not quite a tingling sensation, but it has like that warming sensation. It looks beautiful on the lips, but I have to go in so many times to get it to like cover my lips. So I like to focus this on the center, which I'm still gonna keep it because it is really beautiful. It's just for how little amount that you get and then how many times you have to go in. Like, look at how much I've gone through already. It's like I have only used this a couple times, so I don't like that about it, but I really do like the formula, and I mean, it's super shiny and glossy and goodness. So I'm gonna hang on to both of these because they are relatively new for me, and I will hopefully reach for them more in the future. See, another one I forgot, the Kylie Cosmetics High Glosses. I think these are nice. They're not my all-time favorite. I remember doing a first impression video on these, like using them for the first time, and I don't think I've really reached for them ever since. Like, this one's so shiny, but it's like you will fly through this. Like, I've only worn this maybe a few times since that video, and it's like everything's gone. I really like the applicator on these, and I think they're comfortable. It's just for, I think, the price of them. I don't know. I don't think they're the absolute best lip glosses, but there are things that I like and don't like about it, so I can't really say too much. I can't hate on them too much because they are, I mean, right there, they're really pretty. It's just, I think for the price of them, for how little amount of product you get, like, you look like you get quite a bit of product in here, but the doe foot applicator takes up so much space in here. So I think I'm going to keep these and try to use them up because they're not like insanely old. I feel like they're still okay, so I'm gonna keep these for now, and then hopefully you'll see them in a future empties video. I just turned on my ring light because it was starting to get dark in here. So these next ones are going to be from Tower 28. I have 2 shades, and I actually have one more on the way right now. These are some of my favorite glosses. So I have the shade Chill. This is going to be just a true, just clear gloss, even though it doesn't look like it because of the tube, because I just am a savage and I use it with everything. But these just give me that super glossy looking finish. I think the light is just a little bit too bright, so let me tone that down a little bit. I hope that looks okay. So this is just going to be a true clear gloss. It's beautiful. I really like the formula on these, and they are going to have like a slight, I would say, like coconut scent to them. So if you don't like that, you may not like these. And then this next one is going to be the shade Fearless. Like, these look so intense in the tube, but when you apply them, they're a lot more sheer than how they actually look. So I'm definitely hanging on to both of these because they give me that shiny, wet look to my lips, and I think they're so gorgina. My camera just started to go apeshit because that light was screwing everything up. So this is what both of those glosses look like without the ring light on. So highly recommend these. They're very affordable. At least to me, they're affordable for being a clean beauty brand at Sephora. I talk about this brand all the time, and no, I'm not ever sponsored by them. I mean, I wish I was, but they're both gorgina, so I'm going to keep both of these ones. All right, let's talk about some Lunar Beauty, one of my favorite brands at the moment. I have 2 of his glosses. The first one is going to be the shade Enchantment. I love these glosses. Like, they're so comfortable on the lips. Like, this reminds me actually a lot of that Lancome one that I kept earlier. It's just a little bit more pastel, I would say, than the Lancome one. These just give me that juicy, wet finish to my lips, but they're so insanely comfortable. And I noticed that these are probably the most long-lasting lip glosses that I probably own, so I really do love these. I love the packaging on them. I think they're super like bougie looking for, you know, they are a little bit more expensive, but I'm into these. I'm definitely keeping them, and just look at the glossiness right there. Oh my god, love it so much. So these are both staying in my collection because I love Lunar Beauty with my whole entire heart, and I can't wait to see what they're coming out for springtime. All right, these next ones are going to be from Ardel. These are the metallic lip glosses. I ended up decluttering, spoiler, I ended up decluttering the liquid lipstick version of these. These are just not my vibe. Like, I really liked them when I first got them. These were sent to me from either Sally Beauty or Ardel, I can't really remember. But these are gonna give you that metallic finish, and I just don't really like metallic lips that often. So since I got rid of the liquid lipsticks, I am going to get rid of these, but I have the shade Metal Kiss, which is this one here, and then I have the shade Blind Date, which is that, I don't know, it's like a deep, almost like a rosy mauve tone, which is really beautiful. It's just, If these were a little bit more glossy and less metallic, I'd be totally into them, but I mean, they do look really pretty right there, but I don't ever reach for them, so we're gonna pass these on. This is one reason right here why I love declutters. Like, I totally forgot I had these NYX butter glosses. I think I'm gonna get rid of these though because they're old as hell. I have 4 different shades, but these were like my ride or dies for the longest time. Like, yeah, these are not even performing like I remember them. These used to be so glossy. They used to smell so damn good. I also have the shade Ginger Snap. Oh my god, you used to hear everybody talk about these, and now it's just like, wait, what are those? So I'm going to get rid of all these just because I don't ever reach for them. But this one here, the shade Praline, this was definitely the most used in my collection. I think they are really beautiful. It's just I don't ever reach for them. And I don't know if it's because I'm just into other products at the moment. I mean, they probably just got overlooked in my collection. But this last one is going to be the shade Raspberry Pavlova. All very beautiful, very just like classic nude shades. Like, why did I buy that? I know that I won't wear that. I'm just going to declutter these because I don't reach for them, and they're really inexpensive. So I mean, if I wanted to get another like of the Praline, I could just go out and buy a new one that's going to be fresh and not old as fuck. Now let's talk about some Sephora. The first one is going to be the, what is this, Baby Doll Pink. I think these are just called like the Sephora lip glosses or something like that. I bought this on a whim because it was on sale, and I'm like, I could have totally saved my money. Like, it said lip gloss, it's nice, they're affordable, like, they're okay. But these glosses right here, like in this packaging right here, is so fucking bomb. These are going to be the Outrageous Plump Effect lip glosses. This is going to be the shade 06, which it looks crazy, but for springtime I'd be totally into this. But these are so incredibly glossy, and they give you that like lip plumping effect. So if you don't like that, you probably won't like these. But these are Gorgina, like some of the best lip glosses. Beautiful, super affordable. I think these are like 12 bucks, maybe even less than that. I highly recommend these. I thought I had another shade of these too, but I guess I don't. But I would even still recommend this shade, even though I don't think they have it anymore. But definitely an amazing gloss if you've been eyeing them. Highly recommend, but I'm going to keep this one and then pass on this one here. So that was all of them from all the brands that I have like multiples of. Now these are going to be just like the random ass single ones that I have. So the first ones will be from Laura Mercier. These are the same shade. Like, I initially got this one here. It's the shade Bare Naked in just their regular lip gloss formula. I love this so much. Like, it's so turned. Like, I'm not even gonna swatch this one because it doesn't even look the same. I'm gonna get rid of that one, but this shade is so stunning. I don't know what it was about this that I love so much, but it looks gorgeous on the lips. It's a very light nude color, but it's so insanely wearable and so glossy. Oh my god. Like, Laura Mercier is not a brand that I like pay attention to much, but this gloss, I got that like little sample size in a Sephora favorites or something like that, and I'm like, I would have never bought this gloss if it wasn't for that. I just feel like it's a really perfect nude gloss. Gorgina, I'm definitely keeping this one. The next one's going to be from Makeup Geek. These are the foiled lip glosses. I really loved these when I first got it. It's so insanely thick, and I'm just not a fan of, like I said, metallics, but I don't like the applicator on this. Like, it's so long, so it's really hard to get a nice precise application because I feel like I can't really control it. It's beautiful, but it doesn't give me that gloss effect. It gives me that more of like metallic, so I am going to get rid of this one. I don't even know if you can get this anymore, but either way, I would not repurchase that either, just because I'm not into, you know, just this type of finish. Like, from time to time, yes, but not often enough to keep like a full size, and that's pretty old as well. Like, that was from when they first launched. This next one is going to be from Oriza Beauty. I don't even know what brand this is. I got this in Boxycharm. This is going to be the shade Champagne Cocktail. This looks so stunning in the packaging. It reminds me a lot of like the Becca Cosmetics, what was it, the Glow Gloss, but I can already tell I don't like that formula. It's not glossy, and it's got like that almost like a lid topper type of like liquid eyeshadow. No, we're passing that on. I don't even know why I kept that from when I first got it. But these Alamar Cosmetics glosses, I'm such a fan of these because, one, they smell amazing. I love the applicator. It's like the perfect size, and it's got like that metallic glossiness to it. I don't really like the shade of this one, but I wish that I got like the pinky tone one. I think I would have used the snot out of it. So I love the way that these smell too. They smell like pineapples, but I think these are beautiful lip glosses. Like, Alamar Cosmetics is a brand I feel like a lot of people sleep on, and I mean, that looks beautiful. I actually might hang on to this because I think spring and summer, like when I'm a little bit more tanned, I'd be more inclined to reach for this, so we're gonna hang on to this one for now. This next one is from Hourglass. I'm definitely not getting rid of this one. I'm such an Hourglass ass bitch. I love Hourglass so much, and I have the shade Cosmic in the Unreal High Shine lip glosses. These are another one of my favorite lip glosses because, oh my god, I was so out of focus on that one. These are some of my favorite glosses because they have like a really nice amount of pigment without being like overly pigmented, you know, but I really like the shade because it almost reminds me of like a lip gloss version of Nars Orgasm. Like it's got the pink tone to it, but then it has the gold reflect. Really beautiful gloss. I really like this formula. It has that like almost like a minty like sensation to it. I'm all into that. I really like that, and it's just gorgina. So this one's definitely not going anywhere, and I actually want to pick up more from this range because I really, really like this formula. All right, these next two are from Lipsense. I have the Oops Remover and then the lip gloss. It's a moisturizing lip gloss. I just didn't really like these. Like, I was impressed with it when I first used it, but it's a pain in the ass. Like, the whole process behind a Lipsense is such a pain in the ass. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm not even gonna bother swatching it because it just looks like a clear lip gloss. It is pretty, like, it's a nice lip gloss, but I have to reapply this so many times because the Lipsense dries the shit out of my lips. So I'm just going to pass those on because I just have no use for them anymore. And then this Dominique Cosmetics, this is going to be her gloss in the shade Pink Tea. This is another one I got in BoxyCharm. I hate the paddle applicator, but I really like the formula of her lip glosses. They smell so good as well. They smell like almost like cookies or some sort of like dessert. Oh my god, it smells so good. Beautiful gloss. I'm definitely keeping that one because I need to try more from Dominique Cosmetics. And then we have a Real Her Lip Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade I Am a Fighter. This is just gonna be like a red lip gloss, and I'm not keeping that one. Like, I know I won't use it because of the shade of it. I just don't wear red lip glosses like ever, so I'm going to be passing this one on. And then this next one is going to be from Tarte. This is the Tarteist Lip Paint in the shade, oh my god, what is it? Insta Famous. Some of these names are so damn small I can barely read them. This is another one that I got in BoxyCharm, and I'm like, I thought it was really pretty when I first got it. I was like, okay, I think I'll use it. And I just never did, and I feel like I have shades that are just like it. And it's just a really nice like glitter lip gloss, but it's not insanely shiny. I mean, it's nice, but it's not anything like super unique. I feel like I've already seen it like 3 times over in my collection at this point, so I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. This next one is going to be from BITE Beauty. This is the French Press Lip Gloss in the shade Dirty Chai. I don't think that they have these anymore, and I'm so bummed about it because everyone I felt like loved these, which I felt like they were a little bit overhyped for my humble opinion. Like, I like the fact that they smell like coffee, they smell like cold brew, which that's super cool. The shades on them were super pretty, but as far as like an insanely like gorgina gloss, like it's pretty, don't get me wrong. Like, it has that really nice shine to it. It is beautiful, but I was just like, I'm kind of surprised at the hype because I feel like I had to reapply this so many times. But I don't mind that, especially when it comes to a gloss. Like, it doesn't bother me to reapply a gloss. So I'm gonna hang on to this one. I'm a huge fan of BITE Beauty's lip formula, so this one's going to remain for now, and then hopefully they bring those back because I really did like those. This next one's going to be from Cargo Cosmetics in the shade, I think it's Tao, T-A-O-S. I really liked this when I first got it. The applicator though has got to go. Like, it's so just flimsy and all over the place. I liked the shade of this. I mean, it's okay, so I'm not gonna keep this one mainly because I don't like the applicator, like how flimsy it is. It's just not the vibe for me. So I got this in BoxyCharm. I'm like, okay, would I repurchase it? Probably not, but I felt like the shade was really unique. That's what really stood out to me for it. But I think because the applicator is so just tragic, that's what makes this not perform as good, you know what I mean? And then I have this Exotic Vixen, what are these called? I think this is just called the lip gloss in the shade Outer Space. This is so cool, and it would be so much better if it was more metallic. So this is gonna be an indie brand. This was sent to me, but it doesn't really have anything to it. Like, if this had that glossy finish to it, like, it just doesn't feel like a gloss to me, but it has almost like a dual chrome, borderline like multi-chrome shift to it. It's so beautiful, but it would have been so much better if it was glossy. So it doesn't have that glossy finish, and then every time I've tried to use it, I have to put so much of it on, and I'm just like, okay, this ain't it, sis. So I'm gonna actually pass this one on as well. And then this is another one I'm gonna pass on. These are from Bitsy. These are the Long Lasting Lip Gloss. Like, I don't know how the fuck they came up with that name, because that's one, is that even a lip gloss? Like, what the hell is that, for one? And then for two, this does not last on the lips like at all. It barely even shows up on the lips. Like, what the hell is that? So we're just getting rid of that one because it's tragic. This next one is going to be the Very Sexy Brilliant Lip Shine in the shade Steamy from Victoria's Secret. Oh my god. Oh, this just shows how old this is, but oh my gosh, I used to wear the shit out of this when I first got it. Okay, that still looks so good, but we're gonna get rid of it because of how old this is. Like, I said it in my liquid lipstick video too. I'm like, does Victoria's Secret even sell makeup anymore? Or no, it was in my lipstick declutter. That was where I mentioned Victoria's Secret before. So this still looks really pretty, and I used to wear the shit out of it, but we're gonna get rid of that one because it's long overdue. Then I have the e.l.f. Glossy Gloss in the shade Pink Candy. I don't even remember getting this. Where the hell did this even come from? Oh no, it's a brush applicator. Nope, we're done. I'm not even gonna give it the opportunity to swatch because I hate the applicator. These just feel like super cheap. Like, I know people love e.l.f. I just find them to be very inconsistent, and I would rather take my money to a more consistent brand. So I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't reach for it. There's no point in me having it. This next one is going to be from Dulce Colors. This is the Over the Top Gloss from the Desi and Katy collab. I loved this gloss. Oh my, I still love this gloss. Like, it looks so juicy. It's got that gold shift to it. It's just a really beautiful, like, nudish tan with a golden shift. Oh my god, so beautiful. I'm probably so out of focus. Like, why isn't this focusing on my hand right now? There we go. So I'm going to keep this one. I actually believe, is this permanent now? I want to say it's permanent now, but either way, I'm going to keep it because I really do love that gloss. And I feel like for how many glosses that I don't have any like clear glosses with gold in them. Like, even though this looks so dark, it pulls like a clear gloss on my lips, like maybe a slight nude sheen to it. Gorgina. So this next one is going to be from Iconic London. This is going to be the shade Love Struck in the Lip Plumping Gloss. I got this in Boxycharm as well. I'm like, I feel like I like Boxycharm, but I always get like subpar quality products, and I don't. This has another one of those like really flimsy applicators. I'm just not a fan of that, especially when it comes to glosses. I need control with my glosses. The formula of that looks really beautiful. It's really shiny and wet looking, but I don't like the applicator, so I just know I won't reach for it for that reason. So I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. Oh my god, this Too Faced Honey Infused Lip Gloss. I wore the shit out of this. There's nothing special or spectacular about it. I'm like, why the hell did I want this to be permanent so bad? It almost looks like a highlighter for your lips. So beautiful. I actually remember using this as like a face highlighter. It looks like nothing spectacular, but on my lips, I fucking love this. I am going to get rid of it because I don't even believe that it's available anymore, but oh my god, I remember loving this so much. Like, just looking at it right there, it makes me want to keep it. I'm gonna keep it, fuck it, because I really did love that one. This next one is from Pretty Vulgar. This is the My Lips Are Sealed Particularly Sophisticated. I believe this is considered like a lip gloss. This to me reminds me of like a metallic liquid lipstick. Maybe that's what it is and I just read it wrong initially. I don't know, maybe Jocelyn just threw it in here, but I'm gonna get rid of this. I just don't reach for this. I really like the packaging. I think it's super cute. It almost reminds me of a packaging like that Gucci would do, you know? But I don't really like the shade of it. I don't really like the formula of it. It feels like a liquid lipstick, like I said. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just not the vibe that I'm going for. And then this next one, this has such a special place in my heart because this was from my very first Sephora order. Like, the very first time I went in, I had my makeup done and all that fun stuff. I purchased this because it's what she put on my lips and I felt like I needed it. This is going to be the Nars Belize Lip Gloss, and oh my god, I have loved this ever since. I need to buy a new one, but I refuse to get rid of this until I have a new one. And it's like, there's nothing spectacular about it. Like, it's just like a basic ass lip gloss. Like, you've seen this a million times in my collection, probably over by now. But it's beautiful. I just really have an attachment to this gloss specifically, so I can't bring myself to get rid of it until I at least have a replacement. So we're hanging on to that one. I swear, one day I'll be able to do a video and my dogs won't lose their shit. So this one is going to be the shade Flirt from the Bare Minerals lip glosses, and oh my goodness, so gorgina. Again, this is the shade Flirt. I never really reached for this, and I don't know why, because it is so beautiful. It looks so similar to one I decluttered earlier, because I was like, I know I won't wear it. I don't know what it is though about this one. I think it just has the right amount of like purpley-ish nude to it, so it's a lot more wearable for me. It doesn't pull super dark on my lips, so I'm going to keep this one. So this next one is going to be from Morphe. This is the what's this called? The cream lip polish. I mean, I don't like the fact that it's like, who applies lipstick like that? Not me. I mean, I get it if you're like a makeup artist, you could put it on your hand or put it on a tray, apply it with a lip brush, but ain't nobody got time for that. No, we're not keeping you, Morphe. Goodbye. This next one is going to be the Lip Enhancing Gloss from Smashbox. I have the shade Pout. I got this. This was another like Sephora sampler or Sephora favorites or something like that. I usually don't reach for shades like this. I'm kind of confused at why the applicator's hot pink and this is not hot pink. So weird, because I don't even remember ever using this. So I know this is old as hell, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. And then the last one is going to be from Makeup Forever. This is the, oh god, do I even want to find the name on this? The Artist Plexi Gloss. I have the shade 202. I wish they would just start naming shit instead of numbers. The paddle on this is so odd to me, but this is another one. It's old, and I don't like how it has that really flimsy applicator, so I'm going to get rid of this one, even though I know it's super old anyways. But the formula on that feels so nice, because I like when my glosses are like slightly sticky, you know, because I feel like they're going to be more long lasting. Ooh, I would be inclined to purchase another one of those because that's really pretty and it's got like a slight orangey shift to it. Oh, either way, I'm still gonna get rid of this one. And then that is going to be it for my lip gloss declutter. So these here are all the ones that I'm going to be getting rid of. These are all the ones that I'm going to be keeping. So now I need to figure out how I want to store everything. But I hope you guys did enjoy this declutter video, and please make sure you guys go check out Samantha's channel. Leave a comment on her video. Let her know you're a part of the britches, because that's how we always know how our like audiences cross over. It's just really fun. So definitely go check out Samantha. Let her know I said hi, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, subscribe, because I do have like eyeshadow palettes coming up. So subscribe if you guys want to see more, and turn on your post notifications so you're notified every time I go live or upload a new video. And that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace!